Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a really fun, dramatic, bright, over-the-top, colorful, blown-out, smoky makeup tutorial. I am honestly so happy because in my August favorites, I asked you guys if you would like to see a makeup tutorial using this shadow, and tons of you guys said yes, which made me very excited because I got to create something really fun and different and just outside the box. And so, okay, I have a hair in my eye. So anyways, this is not the only way you can wear a shadow, of course. Like, I did it very dramatic. You can wear a really colorful shadow like this in many different ways. You can use it as a pop of color on that lower lash line. You can put it gently in the outer corner of your eye. You can kind of flick it up from your eyeliner for a little purple pop, or you can wet your brush and then go in and do liner with it. That is really, really fun. But you know me, it's either all or nothing, and I really wanted to see this shadow in its full capacity. So I did a very dramatic, blown out purple smoky eye, which I loved creating for you. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoy this tutorial. I enjoyed making it for you, so thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Hey guys, I am so ready to do this. So the first thing I'm gonna do is take Smolder Eye Kohl. This is by MAC. Smolder is a jet black. Putting a black color all over the lid is gonna make any eyeshadow you choose to put on later pop like crazy, which you will see in just a few minutes. But right now, I'm going to just sloppily put this all over my lid area. Cute. So cute. And I'm going to buff it out with an E32 from Sigma. Buffing out an eye kohl is actually a lot easier than you would imagine it to be because it is such a creamy pencil. As you can see, it really has a nice gradient to it as you're buffing it out. The only thing you want to make sure to do is not exceed your crease area. As you can see, as I'm buffing it out, I'm not going anywhere past the crease in my eyelid. So again, I'm just going to put that all over the lid, and I want it to be the blackest of the black right next to the lash line. And then, of course, you're buffing it out and just kind of fading it once you get up towards that crease. Now I'm going to be going in with a new Makeup Forever Artist eyeshadow, and if you can't tell, I'm very excited about this color. It is in the shade M-928. Don't worry, I'll link it down below for you. And taking a Sigma E25 brush, I'm going to buff that in that entire crease area. So this is just the next step. We want it to go from black to this plummy purple. You guys, can we just talk about how beautiful this color is right now? Seriously, I cannot deal with it. So as you can see, I am buffing this all the way to the inner corner to the outer corner. We want it to be just as dark and intense from inner to outer. Then next, I am going to go in with the shade Orchid. This is by Ardency In, and I'm using the exact same brush, and I'm going to just go over top of that Makeup Forever shadow. And it's okay if it kind of falls down on top of what we've already done because we're going to go in and cover a lot of this up anyways. Doing all these steps is just going to give your smoky eye a lot of dimension and a lot of pop. So when you're moving your face and you're moving your eyes, people are going to see all different colors shining through. Now we are going to go in with the star of the show, and this is in the shade Royal. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. I am using a MAC 242 to pack this color on my entire lower lid area, all the way from inner corner of the tear duct all the way to outer corner. I'm going to push that all the way up in my crease. And then once I get to that crease area, I'm going to go back in with the same brush that I used to apply that Makeup Forever eyeshadow and just blend those two together so that everything is seamless. And we'll have a very gradient eye from a very bright purple to a plummy to a pink, if you know what I mean. And so basically, you guys, laying down that Smolder eyeliner in the first place is going to make this eyeshadow pop even more. If you ever want to take a color to another level, just put a black eyeliner on before and it will just give it a really intense extra pop. This is a very pigmented shadow no matter what, but I just honestly wanted to have a lot of fun and just see what we could do with it. So as you can see, I am using an E25, just buffing back and forth to make sure we have no harsh lines. Then I'm going to go in with a black eyeshadow. I believe this one is MAC Carbon, and I am using a Makeup Geek small crease brush just to, I think this is a Makeup Geek brush. I'm not sure. I'll link this brush down below. I'm just going to pack that black in the outer corner of my eye just for a little something extra. I will say a lot of times people can get nervous using purples because they don't want to look like they have a bruised eye. And the trick to that is using black and not gray. Do not mix gray with your purple because that's when you can start to look like you got hit in the face, caught in a dark alleyway. But like this, using black, it really just gives it a little extra smokiness. So then I'm going to go in with my favorite lashes of life at the moment, and they are by the brand Flutter Lashes. And this style is in this style Camilla. Oh my gosh, just get ready. Look at those lashes. Oh my God. They're so gorgeous. I honestly want to wear them every day, but they're very dramatic, so they definitely call for a dramatic look. So I'm just going to clean up that entire under eye area because, of course, working with bright colors, you're going to have some fallout. Then I'm going to go in and do my foundation. I am using Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. And for those of you who ask, I am currently using 6.5 as my color, I believe. I'll list that down below too. Everything is always below. I'm using my Sigma F80 Kabuki brush just to buff this into the skin. If you can tell, I really press when I'm using this brush because it makes the foundation last longer. Now I'm going to be filling in my brows, and I'm going to be using an Anastasia brow powder to do so today, just because I thought I'd change it up. So I am using the shade Blonde and Soft Brown to do that, but that's not fun, so let's move on. I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone with MAC Nylon. This is such a beautiful brow highlighter. It is very intense, so make sure that you are light-handed when using it. I'm going to be using a Sigma F70 to highlight, even though it's a concealer brush. It's my favorite to highlight the brow bone. And as you will see, I will bring this highlight down a little bit and turn my brush sideways and blend it in with that shadow in the upper crease. Doing this really helps complete the blending process to make sure that you have no jagged edges or harsh lines in that shadow area, and it's beautifully buffed out. It's a great secret in makeup artistry, and it makes such a difference. Then I'm going to just, of course, conceal. Hello, this is necessary. I am going to be using my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, and then I'm going to be buffing it out with a damp beauty blender. I always make sure to tell everybody, make sure your beauty blender is damp. That is what it is made for. Get it wet underneath the sink, squeeze, 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 and then use it to apply foundation or concealer. It just moisturizes and hydrates the skin, and it makes it so that nothing ever gets cakey, and it's just fast and easy, and it just looks beautiful. So then I'm going to set that under eye area, as always, with Anastasia Banana Powder. This is an absolute must for me, but you do you. Then I'm going to use a flat definer brush and just pack on that same royal eyeshadow tightly against that lower lash line, all the way from outer corner to inner corner. I'm going to make sure to take this all the way into that tear duct because I really want this to be dramatic, and bringing it in all the way will really make the shadow more dramatic. Going back with that exact same M928 eyeshadow from Makeup Forever and a pencil brush, I'm going to buff this back and forth all over that lower lash line area. Putting two colors like this on that lower lash line will just make your eyes pop even more and just give more dimension. Then using an E25 from Sigma, I'm really going to buff this down. I do not have any product on it, but as you can see, I'm going to just go back and forth over all of this under eye area, and I will circle around on the edge of my eye to really make this look blown out because I want this to be more of a rounded eye than a cat eye, so that's why I'm going around the edges. Then I'm going to just pop that same nylon eyeshadow in the inner corner with a tiny little definer brush from MAC just for another little pop. I love highlighting the inner corner and the brow because it really just evens out the eye. Then I'm going to just mascara my lower lashes with Rimmel Lash Accelerator. And now I'm going to be bronzing. I am using a Makeup Forever bronzer in number 20. And I'm using a NARS Ita brush to sculpt out my face. I will say number 20 in Makeup Forever bronzer doesn't look dark when you're looking at it in the pan, but when you apply it to the face, it's absolutely beautiful. So even if you feel like you're kind of tan, number 20 is really beautiful on tons of people. So once I have done that, I'm going to go in with Becca Flower Child Blush. And I'm going to be using a MAC 129 short-handled brush to apply this all over the apples of my cheeks, and then make sure you really blend it into that contour so that everything is nice and buffed out, of course. Then I'm going to go in with Becca Rose Gold. This is my favorite cheek product at the moment right now. Using a Sigma tapered highlighting brush, I'm going to run that all over that blush area just to really make those cheeks pop and glow. Then I'm going to go in with a Bite Beauty lip liner in the shade Nutmeg. It's a really beautiful neutral pink color, and I am using this to line the entire lip area, and I will also fill in the lip area. And then once I have the entire lips coated with Nutmeg, I'm going to go over it with my lip gloss that I created with Gerard Cosmetics in the shade Buttercream, which is amazing if I do say so myself. And then once you have completed that, you are completely finished with this look. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.
I'm done. Like, I am so done. Like, I've never been this done before. Done.